The storm has passed, but it took the world with it.
The old generation fades, and the future is starving.
Stay and die, or move and gamble. The Scorched Earth. The king paves the road. The mothers form the shield. A prince bore in fire. The general fights his final war.
The sun is no longer a friend.
Every step costs water. The storm has passed, but a silent killer remains.
Under this relentless gaze, there is no mercy.
Ghost pushes forward. A king does not yield to pain. He swallows it. But for the general, every step is a battle. His old wars are over. The young prince was born in fire. But he has never known water.
A march across the anvil of God. Miles of nothingness. The mind begins to play tricks. The heat bends reality itself.
Here, the only winners are those who do not bleed or breathe. The undertakers of the savannah are already watching. A leader cannot just look forward. He must carry the weight of those behind him. A shimmer in the distance. Is it salvation or a cruel trick of the light? Instinct takes over. The scent of water is a ghost they must chase. But the old general, his spirit is willing, but the flesh is failing. The earth promised life, but it delivered only dust. A king's burden is heavy, but emptiness is the heaviest burden of all. They dig for memory, for a time when rivers flowed. Hope evaporates fast at 40 degrees. The general does not seek water anymore. He seeks only rest. When the living stop moving, nature begins to reclaim them. Hunger is a madness. To stop is to die. A scent, faint, putrid, but to a starving hunter, it smells like hope. Scavengers, the painted wolves, and they have found the only meal in miles. They are not large, but they are many, and they do not share. When the king moves, the earth shakes. Mercy is left behind. Speed against power. The dogs fight with chaos. The general's mind is sharp, but his body remembers only the pain. One mistake, 1 second of hesitation, That is all it takes for a legend to bleed. Blood binds them stronger than any army. The victory, but the prize is meager. Bones for a king's feast. They have outrun the teeth, but they cannot outrun the toll it takes. The general pays the price. A wound in the desert is a silent death sentence. Blood calls to blood. Even a king serves his brother. The feast was small. Hunger is a cruel teacher. The sun finally relents. But with the dark comes a new kind of fear. He watches. For in the dark, the shadows have teeth. The day burns the body. The night tests the mind. The spirit commands rest. The body answers with pain. They sleep in a fortress of fur and claw. Dreaming of rain, the sun returns. Not as a friend, but as a judge. The night gave rest, but it also gave the poison time to spread. To stay is to starve. They must move, even if it breaks them. The rhythm of the march is broken. Loyalty is a heavy chain in the desert. A fortress of wood. A momentary grace. Here the sun cannot reach them. For a moment, they are safe. But a king never rests. He knows silence is often a lie. They are not alone. Brothers in blood, united by ambition, waiting for the king to fall. The past is dead. The future has just arrived. The general wants to fight, but the war is leaving him behind. The desert was the test. This is the execution.
Subscribe to Life Force Wild. Witness the fall or the rise.